Hello and welcome. I'm Evangelist Tony Costa with Cross of Christ Ministry. And tonight I want to talk to you about just life in general, living today in the year 2020. The world has never been an easy place to live in. Living is easy, dying is tough. Depends on who's saying it, but dying is easy, living is hard. In this world that's so divided, I'm talking about right now, we're going to bring it from the world into the United States, divided over politics. What isn't truth, the absolute truth. People hating people because of the color of their skin, different political beliefs, different religious beliefs. Maybe they're just in a bad mood that day. It boggles my mind. Life is tough. It's a slippery slope. If you don't have your faith, what do you have? It takes, for the believer, it takes faith to believe that there is a God, but faith with reason and rationale, not just blind faith. We're not chasing elusive butterflies. We're following the living God. Atheism, it takes faith to believe that there isn't a God. The agnostic is the only one who basically philosophically is true because, or right, if you will, because they don't believe nor disbelieve, they want more proof. That being said, even the agnostic needs hope. The sun came up, it went down. It went down a couple hours ago, I believe, within that couple hours. It's going to come back up again tomorrow morning at the crack of sunrise. It's going to set again at dawn. Where we live, we have the four seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Life, I base life like this. This is how my worldview, if you will, I see it. Life is about two things. Life is about change, problem, solution. The change, we look into the mirror and we're not in our late teens, 20s or 30s no more. We're victims of entropy, the second law of thermodynamics. And that being said, every day comes problems and we have to find a solution the best that we can. We're dealing now with this COVID-19. Some people believe that it isn't real. Some people believe it's made up. They're making too much of it. It is real. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Err on the side of caution. Be cautious. But that being said, as I've been going around with the mask and using the sanitizer and just trying to the social distancing, just for the sake of erring on the side of caution, you don't see those smiles on people's faces no more. Very rarely do we see people reaching out, trying to help other people. People just being people, hearing children laughing and playing and people conversing over a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever the case may be. I'm not a drinker, so I don't go to a bar. It's just not my thing. But why can't we look at each other and say, you and I, we get up every day and we struggle and battle for the same thing, just another day to survive. We all have wants, needs, desires. We have loves, we have dislikes, we have likes. And we all want the best for our families. We all want the best for our friends. I truly believe that. Now, even on Facebook, this social media has become crazy. Instagram, Snapchat, texting at your child's birthday. So rather picking up the phone or the cell phone, call and say, hey, happy birthday, so-and-so, whatever. You send a text. That irks me. At Christmas time or even on my birthday, I ask my children, what do you want? I want a card. I want you to write whatever it is that you're thinking of at that time about me. That to me is more important. This thing about texting back and forth, I can't stand it. We're being we're being made into robots, and people just don't get it. And I don't understand why people don't get it, because it's so obvious. It's just so obvious. Now, that being said, with so much loneliness and being confined and restrained, now it's the holidays are coming up. It's going to be Thanksgiving, and don't have a lot of people in your home. I understand that, but not to have your family. Now they're saying 5, maybe 10, no more. I don't know. How about when they play football? You have the coaches who have to keep their mask on. You have the players who are out there playing, their mask aren't on. Then they come on the sidelines, they're sweating, they're sitting right next to each other. There's no social distancing. Yeah, you get a couple people with COVID, but I thought it was a 14-day quarantine. You just said the Steelers, they were released within a week. They don't know enough. I know we have to err on the side of caution, but I think we're giving into the fear rather than having faith. During the Protestant Reformation, they were dealing with the bubonic plague. And Martin Luther said those who are the shepherds of the flock should stay and shepherd the flock and take care of them. And those who wanted to leave could leave, or should leave, if that's what they wanted to do. The shepherd does not leave his flock. The shepherd protects, defends, and provides for his flock. I think we can all learn from this. But I'm just asking everybody right now to stop, take a deep breath, exhale, and just be thankful for another day of living, another day of life. God bless. Maranatha, until we meet again.